Being a police officer is one tough job, as every day comes with its unique encounter. Take a look at this young man who fled a crime scene after committing a crime.
Tampa, Florida. Pursuit of teenage.
Or this car owner who rammed into a police vehicle while escaping. Well, that's not even the end of it, as we will show you 20 scary encounters the police can't explain. Let's dive in. 20. No police officer hopes that his or her day will be drama-filled. Well, since officers have little or no control over the actions of citizens, they do with what's available. I mean, take a look at this young man who, after physically abusing his wife, ran off. To imagine that this offender was on this high speed at rush hour when vehicular movements is at its peak is very scary.
This guy looks like he's on a suicide mission. He doesn't care who's in his way.
Starts out as a domestic violence call.
Since the suspect didn't stop voluntary, a little push from the officers was all it took.
It's over. It's over. The car is upside down. The police unit rammed the suspect's car, and it's flipped upside down. Wait a minute. Okay, the suspect is out of the car, and this guy just won't give up. Well, the cops are all over him. This guy is not going anywhere.
19. Imagine you packed your car in front of your house, only to discover it's been stolen. What would you do? Of course, a call to 911, and so did the victim of this car theft. I guess the thief must have thought he would have a clean getaway, but karma said no.
I got a pursuit, Tremont Street, gray Toyota.
At 70 miles an hour, the suspect races toward a red.
While the suspect was thinking of maneuvering tricks, he didn't what the officer had planned.
Here the attempted to run over a Boston PO, okay? Coming up to Washington Street.
And with the accident, the long chase is brought to an end.
Easy. Not for this suspect.
18. It is often said that committing a crime is easy, but getting away is hard. I guess this suspect must have heard that phrase and wanted to try the hard part. Take a look.
Behind him, very close right now. At this point, LAPD, all they want this guy for is failure to yield.
The man.
We can notice how the officers in pursuit tried to maintain a reasonable distance so as not to disturb other road users.
He's in the right shoulder, passing this van, but he doesn't look like he's got a lot of control over the car, does he? Oh!
Nice one, officers. There is only so little a suspect can do when being pursued like this suspect. And at last, our gallant officers have the final laugh.
Oh, look at him now. Oh, he's going the wrong way on the freeway. Oh! He's going the wrong way on the freeway. Northbound 605 on the southbound side. Oh, and he's now foot bailed. He foot bailed. And the car's still rolling. The car is still rolling. He foot bailed. He's running across the freeway. And he's over the wall. He gets off the freeway. He's under those trees now. Foot bailed. Police officers. And he's still running. Okay, they got him now.
17. There is often a temptation once a driver enters a highway. I mean the temptation to floor the pedal and recreate a Fast and Furious scene. Well, as beautiful as that might sound, it's best to do it within the stipulated speed limits. Take a look.
Guys, I got a signal 19. He's doing well over 90 now. He's not stopping.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
This driver obviously didn't give a care in the world as he sped as if he had an appointment to catch up with. The officer was quite brilliant to ask for assistance when he did, knowing that his patrol vehicle was no match for the car.
CB channel, this is a deputy sheriff. We're in pursuit southbound of a red vehicle. We need some assistance here.
Fortunately.
16. Ever seen police officers on foot running towards somewhere? I bet you have. Of course, at that point, it would be best to leave their path as they may be on their way to save the world. Take a look.
Get this guy.
We're right there, too.
We're right, they're coming this way.
Yep. Somebody's in pursuit.
Get a primary unit in pursuit and a secondary unit in pursuit of a white utility truck. It's possibly a stolen vehicle.
On seeing a scene like this, we all knew there is definitely someone on the verge of getting away. Let's watch with fingers crossed. And in a flash of light, our officers apprehend the suspect. 15. You thought car speeding was only done during daytime. Then, you have to think again. I mean, why would this man be dashing like he was the one who made an attempt on Trump's life? Take a look.
The man barrels through these suburban streets with a...
It would be a bad scene for any innocent road user caught up in this madness. Despite being caught, the suspect refused being arrested.
Get out now! Get out now! Come on!
Thankfully, K9 unit, Dog, was just around to halt what would have been a terrible scene. 14. It is a common sight to be stopped by a police officer, right? I mean, there could be 1,000 reasons for stopping someone, and in that circumstance, the stopped individual should obey, right? Well, take a look. We can see this calm officer calmly trying to reach a common ground with the driver. However, what happened next was surprising.
When the suspect refuses to comply, the patrolman makes his pepper spray ready.
Take care of it.
Well, just as the officer sought to use reasonable force, the driver runs off. We can't but imagine the distress that must have caused the officer.
Going out of the car.
He sprays, but too late.
13. It is the ambition of everyone to be popular, right? However, who would want the popularity gotten from a televised pursuit by police officers? Take a look.
These were involved in this pursuit. That's the car down there. It is a white Buick. Looks like they may be getting ready to do a move. Oh, looks like he's going to be northbound.
Having 3 cars and a helicopter on your tail isn't an ideal situation, but the driver seems to be enjoying it all. However, the poor car gave up, and helping the officers in the process.
He started to lose it, went to the left.
12. Ever seen a wanted man on the run? I have, and it is anything but nice as the fellow can try everything possible to escape, even injuring people in the process. Take a look. Once this wanted thief noticed he has been made at the border, he took the law in his own hands, destroying everything in his path.
He rams a tourist.
That was a bad and scary day for the Border Patrol agents, but we hope they would apprehend the wanted man. 11. It is often hard to catch a car thief when the police officer is driving a rickety car. No offense, officers, but how possible would it be to catch a car as fast as this? Take a look. As we can see, the gap between the 2 vehicles kept on widening by the second.
There are several big rigs in a row that he's going to have to negotiate somehow. He's passing the first on the right shoulder. Very dangerous maneuvers at these speeds. He's fishtailing. Oh, there he goes. He's hit. He's hit. This car has shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Will this suspect ever be caught at this rate? Save for the truck indeed. If not for the truck, maybe the suspect would have ran off without being caught. 10. Highway pursuits are always fun to watch, especially if one is not in the scene when it was happening. Take a look.
Texas DPS has now taken the lead.
This is exactly the type of heart-pounding.
With this breakneck speed this driver was effortlessly pulling off, we can say he doesn't need an audition to star in any of these fast car movies. Well, since this is reality and not movies, the suspect had a fatal and scary end.
Behind the Texas DPS. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, it's turned over at the...
9. What would you do if you have a flat tire all of a sudden? To change it right. That's make the 2 of us. However, take a look at this man.
tire, but he's really hauling.
Shooting erratically across 4 lanes of highway, the suspect...
I mean, despite having a flat tire and under pursuit by cops, he felt stopping was for cowards. And out of nowhere, he ends in a scary manner.
He's just crashed.
The suspect and his passenger are...
8. Truly, every day is for the thief, but just a day is for the owner. Take a look.
Over Brown Blazer.
A news helicopter watched as the...
After stealing from grocery store, this young man made a dash to escape, but the long arm of the law was on his ass. Well, the young man took a hostage, but fortunately, our gallant men in blue brought everything to normalcy. 7. When a suspect is fleeing at the speed of a light, then an officer also has to drive at that same speed to catch up. Take a look.
Slowing the suspect down.
At these speeds, the police have to stop this man now before somebody gets killed.
He's driving very rapidly.
Of course it is a highway, but this kind of speed can easily result in a dangerous consequence. Well, as the suspect didn't want to be arrested, he took a scary turn that not even the police saw coming.
Driven right into the Calumet River. The windows are down. The car is filling up with water. I believe the suspect is still inside the car. The police have just arrived. The car is sinking like a rock. Oh, an officer just dove into the water.
6. When a suspect knows he is on the wrong side of the law, is it not best to surrender? Well, this young man thought otherwise. Running away from an officer will complicate things further.
He's after.
A news chopper joins the chase started by a drunk.
And just before we could say Jack, one of the most horrible events in the world occurred.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm sorry, oh no. Oh no, this is terrible. This chase has just ended. Boy, I'm speechless, I'm sorry. Oh man, what a horrific crash.
The suspect.
5. Police officers are allowed to stop vehicles on reasonable suspicion, right? Take a look.
This car over for expired tag, just left from a known drug location. There's a lot of movement in the car. You want a 1018?
Well, the officer of the law had a legitimate reason to stop the occupants of the car, but he got the shock of his life. I hope this offender gets full weight of the law.
Cause of the alert was.
That would be why my dog bit. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Listen, that's a laxative.
You're going to want to test that.
Test it. It's a laxative, I swear to God. Look at it. It's too gritty. That's a laxative, sir.
It's like a sawed-off shotgun here, and it's loaded. 12 gauge.
You're free to go. You're under arrest.
4. Sometimes when a suspect sees a police officer, he or she would try to hide the wrong they were committing. Take a look.
Right now for you. Why are you coming from up there?
Will this woman go home free from the eyes of the suspecting officers? Well, luck wasn't on her side today. Take care, Ma.
Do you have anything on you, ma'am? Yes or no?
No.
Stop.
Okay, please do not grab me like that.
Well, when I ask you to stop,
I don't have
then
nothing in my pocket.
that means stop. Yeah, you do.
That's nothing. That's a cigarette.
Like with me.
No, that's a cigarette.
3. Police officers aren't meant for big crimes only. They can handle petty crimes too. Take a look. So, this guy thought he was good at shoplifting. Well, bad luck moment it was for him. Well, despite the pleas of the young man, he'd be paying the police station a visit.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
I'm in a homeless shelter right now. I needed something for food tomorrow because I go in there. I wake up at 4. I go to work. Don't come.
2. Being an officer isn't a walk in the park, as this woman narrated to the officer. Take a look.
Hey, how you doing, ma'am? Did you call?
Yes, I called. I heard, like, pops.
Did you hear?
Why would someone go about disturbing residents with something as dangerous as a gun? Well, the suspect has met his end. But why go ahead doing a thing like this?
There is a gun?
All right. Exactly what I thought.
1. Imagine visiting a house as an officer only to meet people in an awkward position. What would be your reaction? Take a look.
Oh.
Hey, Hardy.
Richland County Sheriff's Department.
What could be the reason why those people were lying down? We hope to find out soon enough.
MS. They came in, performed CPR. After checking for a pulse, checking for life, that they were deceased. So we have 2 individuals that are deceased right now inside.
Gosh, that must have been a scary encounter for the officers. I mean, seeing deceased persons is indeed a lot to take in. Gosh, which video clip was your favorite? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and switch on your notification for more exciting contents.